Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Martin, this is Millionaire Autobahn. So since last video when I talked about how to invest in different cryptocurrencies, I got a lot of questions in regards to how to use all those things. It's so very complicated. How about taxes? How about security? And yes, it is like the wild west out there right now for cryptocurrency. However, you got to see this actually as a potential, as a huge chance, since the overall amount of people into cryptocurrency is still very small. So if you start now and make your research, look into the different projects out there, you can make insane amounts of profit. Some of those they want to pay you like 600,000% APY a year. So just calculate how much that is if you invest $1,000, what would be possible in a year. It's ludicrous, to be honest. I want to talk about how complicated all this is, and to actually understand it a little bit better, I want to start at the beginning. So the history of crypto is pretty much Bitcoin. So Bitcoin started in about 2009, about 12 years ago, and it was not really meant that it will become like the global gold standard. At that time it was just a little project, if you will, and a lot of people had some crypto mining equipment, you know, an old PC, a laptop, whatnot running to mine those coins. And I remember a friend of mine in 2011 from London. He actually had an old PC running to get some bitcoins, and a friend of his, they lived like roommates. He worked at Google, he still does, and so the friend was asking, look, I'm going out getting some sandwiches, you want a sandwich? And he said, yeah, sure, but I don't have any cash right now. The friend said, well, what else do you have? He said, well, I just give you like 5 bitcoins for the sandwich. And he said, yeah, that's fine. At that time, those 5 bitcoins were about $5.50, $6 maybe. And so this sandwich today would be more like $250,000 to $300,000. I would say, it could go down as the most expensive sandwich in history. So that just shows you how crazy the value increased for Bitcoin over time. So now the problem I see with Bitcoin is it is coming to the end of its lifetime, if you will, meaning there's only a short amount of Bitcoins left to be mined, and to actually use Bitcoin it is very power intensive. So Bitcoin actually uses a lot of energy, sometimes actually more than little countries. I will have a link in the description below on some information about that. So what I'm saying is Bitcoin is not really the future of cryptocurrency. It is just a start, but it's not the end. So now because of that, there have been starting to come out some more different currencies. The next big one everybody knows is Ethereum. I would say it's like the second one that kind of came out after Bitcoin. And so with that, the blockchain actually got more interesting. Meaning Ethereum allowed on their blockchain to build different things on it. So you can have NFTs on that blockchain. You can have other assets on that blockchain. You can have other values. Let's say other coins, even though they're not really coins, but let's just call them tokens, okay, that can live on that blockchain. However, the biggest issue with that now is because Ethereum went up in price also over like $4,000 a coin, that the transaction fees, called gas fees, are now ludicrously high. So if you transfer, let's say you have $500 and you want to put it in some other coin or asset, and you have to make, let's say, 2 different transactions from your crypto wallet. Let's say you have crypto.com or Coinbase or Binance, and from there you want to move it to, let's say you're interested in Shiba Inu, so you have to swap it over to Shiba Inu. You have to get it then back into another wallet. So you might have like 2 transactions going on for doing that. So those 2 transactions might cost you $300. So at the end, all you got is $200 in whatever new asset you have invested. So because of that, a lot of other networks started to come up. There's now the Avalanche network, the Solana network, the Binance network, Polygon network, and many, many more. And the idea of those networks is to keep those fees at a minimum. So like just like 1 cent, 2 cents, maybe 10 cents, or even less than 1 cent. So this allows you to actually move money or coins or tokens or NFTs easier from one place to another. However, that comes with another problem, because all those different networks, they are not interconnected. It's not that I can just say, oh, I just transfer from one network to another within any wallet. So you actually need exchanges in order to do so. And because of that, you again have fees for doing so. So this makes it more complicated. You have to know, okay, what coin do I want, or what asset do I want, on what network does this asset live, and how do I get the asset or coin I have to that other one. So there are different exchanges or swaps called, let's say, Sushi Swap, Uniswap, Traded Shows, the AVAX exchange, and many, many more. This again makes it even more complicated for the average user to go into crypto. So the overall question is then again, why would you go into crypto? Why not just invest in the stock market? The biggest point is that there are so many possibilities out there. So crypto is pretty much the rise of DeFi, which is called decentralized finance, and with that coming the DAOs. And the DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. So what that means is that you, the user, is actually in control of what's called the central bank or the treasury. So usually in our world, the government is responsible for the central bank, the treasury, on what's going on with our money. In this case, it's the users. The more coins you have from a specific treasury, the more voting power you have to say actually what is possible. So if you go out there and look around those different DAOs, the first one was Olympus DAO. Now you have Time Wonderland, you have Snowbank, and many others that are out there now. The big possibility with those DAOs is that you actually can give them money from their associated token, and with that token that you give to them, they can work with it. So usually what they do is called yield farming. So they pretty much take your money and make more money out of it, and you get a percentage back. And because this runs 24/7, all automated, it is possible to give you that high APY that some of them show you. Olympus DAO, as said, the most prominent, the first one, I think is around 7,000% right now, whereas others are like 500,000%. So there's a wild range of APYs out there for different DAOs. As said, always do your own research on those. However, it makes so much more sense to actually have your crypto in a DAO than just have it in your wallet. So if you put let's say $1,000 into Bitcoin in your wallet and you just leave it there, yeah, if the market goes up, you maybe make it $1,200, maybe even $1,500 over a year's time. If everything goes insane, you might even make $2,000 out of the $1,000 in a year's time, which is great. There's no question about it. However, you could make out of that $1,000 $1 million in a year's time if you would put your cryptocurrency into a DAO. That of course makes much more sense than just having it sitting there. With all that said, it is very important again that you do your research, that you look into those things. In addition, you have to make sure that you keep your wallets that you use always secure. There have been many times online information about that a wallet was stolen, and then all of a sudden, you know, the $100,000 or whatnot on crypto in that wallet is gone. Because you do not sign up with anything for those DAOs or networks, only with your wallet. That's why you cannot really see who actually has the money, how much money is in there. It's all decentralized, it's all anonymous. So you have to make sure that you use your wallets wisely. Maybe have different wallets. Have a different wallet on this machine versus the other. Maybe always disconnect from the site you're connected to with the wallet. What I do, I think is something that you should do too, is most of the time, so the MetaMask wallet is the mostly used one, and you install a plugin on the Chrome browser. So what you could do is you just create a second Google account, because whatever plugin is displayed or used on that browser is corresponding to the used Google account. So maybe do a second Google account, call it cryptoyournamesomething@gmail.com, and open that up when you start your browser. Then you see your MetaMask there. You can connect to all your crypto exchanges and different sites, do your crypto work you want to do, and then you close that browser again. When you start it, you open it up with your regular Google account, so there is no MetaMask plugin there at all. Keeping it safe from anybody who might actually want to connect to it, who might want to use your computer or something, you know, just to make sure there's no way that anybody can hack into your MetaMask. Yeah, so as you see, the whole crypto universe is quite complex, could have some troubles here and there, but you can make an insane amount of money if you do it right. So always do your research, as said before many times. Do your research, look up what projects you like, make sure that you stay safe when doing so. I will, in the next couple of videos, I will actually have some videos on how to move cryptos around, how to connect to different networks, how to set up your MetaMask, and how to swap coins from one exchange to another, from one coin to another token, and vice versa. So you know actually how to do those things in order to invest it to grow your portfolio. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.